You're welcome to Homegrown, the segment dedicated to bringing you closer to personalities who are positively impacting society. Like we said earlier, I have an amazing personality today, who will be sharing with us the story about her life. When I say she's amazing, I mean it because she has a very special quality, which dwells on action. She's an action taker. She's actually the living proof of the distance between everything you want and amount of action you take. As you listen to her story, you will notice that at every stage of her life, she said yes even before she had everything figured out, and it's paid off. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome Dr. Gifty Oware-Aboagye. She is the NSS Deputy Executive Director at the National Service Secretariat, Ghana. Doc, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Doc, we are reliably informed that her friends call her the boss chick. Yeah, she's the boss chick. And we want to know about that. Why are you called a boss chick? What does it mean to be the boss chick?
Thank you. I think it's just the regular cliche of a woman being called chick.
Okay.
And all my friends thinking that you get it done. So among the chicks that are supposed to get it done, you are their boss.
Wow.
So it's not really about it's nothing. I don't know, but I ended up just having that so I have almost everybody calling me chick, boss chick, and then it's been like that.
Wow.
For many years.
For many years? For how many years? When did they start calling
you
the boss chick?
Right from the uni.
From the university?
So that's like from 2005, 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And her life has really proven or shown that she is really the boss chick.
This is the gospel.
We are up to date with, Doc being called a boss chick. I think we can go on, and then delve into her background, how she grew up and all of that. Yeah, Doc, so we can call it chick.
Yes.
Chick. All right, so nice.
Chick,
Ifya, you're a Friday born. When were you born?
I was born in Koforidua.
Yeah, so you grew up in Koforidua.
Yes, I was born in Koforidua some many years ago.
Okay.
On the 4th of July, that's America's independence.
Wow.
And then I'm a 1980 born, somewhere along I think in between the early and the late, who are the 1986 born.
Okay.
A Friday born, like I said, my parents named me Gifty Oware-Aboagye.
Wow. You said you were born in, okay.
My Gifty is funny, but my parents decided to make me Gifty. I went to the senior high school, then senior secondary school, and I met someone who was Gifty. I wanted to be called Gifty. So my BC did not have Gifty, it just has Gifty Oware-Aboagye. And then I became a Gifty, and my parents said, yeah, I wanted to be Gifty. And I went, okay. I just lived in my past and my future together. So living in, I think I lived in Australia for very long because my dad used to be a planning officer. And then so I moved from one region to the other one district as a public servant's child. My mom is a trader. My family deals in cloth, we are cooks. And from my grandmother to my aunties and my uncle, everybody is a cloth seller. So they do the GTPs and the ATLs. So I grew in a family of business and education together.
Okay.
That's my mom is educated, dad is educated, firstborn, have 2 brothers. I think so far that's how my life was, and the only girl child of my parents. Yeah.
Wow. So you mentioned 1986.
Yeah, that's right.
That means you are quite young. You are less than 40. One of the achievers of the African continent, and the 40. Yeah. How did you earn your doctorate? At what age did you earn your doctorate? Because looking at our educational structure, it will take a long time for a young person like you, or like us, to earn
See, life is such that the thing is, what do you want to make it? just yes, which is on the 1st of October, I was reminding myself of the fact that it's been 19 years, the first time I passed grades at Ghana Secondary School, Koforia, which is my senior high school.
Wow.
So for the last 19 years, it means that I have used about close to 16 years of learning. And every day in my life, I learn.
Every day.
Because what I believe in is nobody, so the day you stop learning is the day you die. Because education will be formal for them. The moment I have acquired some knowledge that you know others, you could acquire. I have had experiences of younger people, older people, every inside on me. So as we speak, I think I have two, but by the end of next year, I should have about 5 examples.
5?
Ranging between communication, that's a communication from the Liverpool University in the UK, getting something development policy, international politics from the University of Birmingham. I have postgraduates in management of democratic elections in Africa, in the University of South Africa. I have another master's from the Ghana Armed Forces Command and Staff College, connecting also to intelligence and security. So for me, I pick the courses as a plan. So when my excitement comes to, as a young person, when you're progressing, you see that sometimes your age is young, it's younger, but then your experience is getting there. But if you're not very careful and don't put yourself in shape, you end up making mistakes you're not supposed to. So I decided to rather use my escape as a future. If I tell you how many certificates I have,
as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, she has a tall profile, and
I have about 52.
Can you hear that? She has even taken the wind out of my sail. You know, her profile is in my drafts, but I can't read them. I can't read all of them right now because she has already mentioned them. But I would like to ask. That segues me into my next question, which is, Doc, what informed your decision to select all these particular courses? Because we said you learn every day, and learning is broad. Why did you decide to specialize in the courses or the training that you received in education, you know, and all the courses you took, right from senior high school through to the master's degree that you have?
I think it's a point of where we come from influence whatever we do.
Okay.
I grew to have, like I said, a mother that is always trying to get your back and make sure that you're in the right. In as much as she's a secondary school leader, she did a lot of things. Now she looked at us from the perspective of how best can I get my children better. Being the only girl, I was told to make sure I'm in the right. I have a daddy who has so many masters. I have an old man who did. He's a planning officer. He's a planner from Kenya University, just like me. So when I came, this is just great. Went to University of Dortmund, did a master's in chemistry, did the first and by.
So is your dad your mentor?
My dad and mom are my mentors. So like I said, when it comes to my business life, I would love to always be like my mom and always be able to succeed. When it comes to my education, I want to be like my dad.
But you are a politician, right?
Yeah.
And so who mentored you, you know, in your political career?
Many people have, but one of the people that made me take that bold step was the so rest in peace, the former Vice President of Ghana, the late Ali Mahama. He understood me from the perspective that I wanted to understand myself. And every minute, he would make me understand that this is the line you should take, this is where you should take, you don't need to be wants to be told your story, you have to live your life, you have to work hard. So he made me appreciate the space I was in as a young person. Growing up, I came was when I decided that I want to be part of the youth. I think I love to own my democracy. I love to be the one owning my properties. I don't own the property, it means I have to be capital. So I have to appreciate the space and the ambience. And from there, I went very quick young women. When I was very young, one of the people that really motivated me was a former first lady, Mrs. Rawlings.
Wow.
She became my mentor from very child. As young as when we used to do the time with Uncle Chester.
Hold on, you said the former president's wife, George Rawlings' wife, Nana Rawlings. But she doesn't share in the philosophy of, Dr. J.B. Dankwa, the MPP, So why would you pick Nana Rawlings as your mentor?
Any young woman that was growing in the early 90s and really had a dream of wanting to be something very successful, she wasn't one of the people we look up to, but it you really have women to look up to. But this was a woman who fought for the rights of women, who was out there always fighting to make sure that the women's rights was like on the 31st December movement strategies, getting markets to have kindergartens and other stuff. So at that young age, I was not looking at any ideology. I was looking at the fact of who is a shining star for me.
Okay, as a woman, okay.
And then, like I said, I love reading. I'm a writer and poet. So listening every time to watching the time that Colchester, I knew he was the owner of it just to get younger women in there to want to read. I appreciated that point. So wrote many letters to her. She kept replying when I was a younger.
You wrote letters to her and she replied?
She replied this time.
You were lucky.
Oh, it wasn't about luck, but I think it was just about exciting her with all the letters and dreams and aspirations. And at 20, I think then I placed, okay, I want to be like a woman called Gifty Oware-Aboagye. Gifty Oware-Aboagye used to be an MP. He was the first Pan-African Parliament president. And meeting that woman in 2007 at the Pan-African Parliament in South Africa, I told myself, see, I've seen many do that, but I want to be like her because I served her in her parliaments as a more parliamentarian. Those times when we used to go, we meet those women and the banking news and all the world leaders are calling her white whites.
Wow.
I'm like, see, there's a woman like this who can be called by big men white whites. Unfortunately for me, our height are close, so okay, I would want to really be like her. And that's how it's been. So my motivations have just been mixed. It's been nature, it's been the kind of family I come from, where you realize that you have to succeed no matter what. Because my dad, right from young, told me, it's not how you start, but it's how you end it. And he's a development practitioner, and he's been there for us as people. And the family supported the fact that yes, I may be the woman of the group, but I still have a lot I can achieve and what I can do. I've never been limited by the gender or by whether because I'm a woman, so I'm supposed to do some preferential treatment. It's just been fun going to love and things.
That's tough, that's very tough. And I wish we could really delve into politics, her political career, but when you follow her, you read about her, she's online, we did research, you realize that she's really a tough woman, and like you said, she does not allow anything to limit her. But I would like to ask just one question, from one very significant event that happened in her political life. Soon after she left Kenya University, I stand to be corrected, she contested the National Youth Organizer of the New Patriotic Party, and against the literal giants, Samia and lost. Doc, how did you accept that? When you lost, the interpretation to that is that you've been rejected by the party folks, the people, and you were a woman, and she's the first woman to contest such a position.
Yeah.
So how did you take that?
All right. So you see, there comes a point where you have to be the one just pacing the sets, making other people see that there is no limitation. These were moments where people feel women are being aligned, people are not respecting women enough. The process was what I looked at, not really the victor or not. There was a point of knowing that so our colleagues can also achieve. And yes, I went around the 10 regions. I had men who were part of it, they all fell off. We were, I think, about 9 when we started. We ended up with 7 people.
She beat all the men to it.
And then the point was that I remember I contested with the Samuel Cruz, the Emmanuel Latifes, who were then the acting youth organizer himself, the now Honorable Deputy Minister of Information, Patrick. Then he was part. Pius was part of it. We contested with people like, I think Evans was, I don't know if he ended it. David Asante, some of them fell apart more. And
they didn't intimidate because these are great guys.
That's what I'm saying. So, and I was really the youngest, aside even being the woman. And I remember that was like 5 years ago. And it looked some way, like, or maybe 6, 7 years ago. And it was a point of, if I'm 34 now, that was when I was 26. Yeah.
That's
and
amazing.
It was just understanding that you are in a scope where you have to prove yourself and prove the fact that you have impact. So you never did I go anywhere and they say, oh, you're a woman, so we'll go for you. You might have said, so we think that we've got position, so we think, yeah, we want to go here. But at the end of the day, after the contest all said and done, we still work together as a team, as young people. Our ideas were still brought together to work as partners in the development. For us from 2016, we won the election. And out of all of us, at that time, I think I was head of research at Downtown Institute. And then working with the youth again, still the youth leader, some youth. We could achieve.
So how would you advise young, my producer Doreen Frimpong, she doesn't like me mentioning her name on sets or on screen. But when I told her about you, she fell for you. She fell flat. She was like, really? She admires you a lot. And naturally, in life, we face rejection in all forms. What advice would you give to someone like producer Doreen, who is equally young, when she encounters the rejections of life?
You see, the day you want to walk or crawl, when you have to fall, is your first rejection. Because you will never be able to crawl the first time. You have to fall barefoot, pick up, walk it. And rejection is all part of life. If nobody lost, you wouldn't have succeeded. It just called success because somebody had lost it. And at the end of the day, I think that every rejection is also another lesson for you to move. Today, you become a godmother, godfather, god whatever at a very tender age because you've been able to position your thought well. I think one of the weaknesses of us young people is maybe how we position our mindset, the kind of goal we want to achieve. I build on shorter goals than in the long term. Because I believe that anything that happens to me in my life is because of a reason. And whatever decision I make today, almost in the next 5 years, in the next 2 years, 1 year, in the next month, it will affect me wrongly or positively. So if you understand this basics of life, you can move on. Rejection is not wrong. Rejection, I think, is part of what makes us grow. The only thing that is rather wrong is when people try to undermine you. And that is what I tell people. That's so different from rejection. Because somebody can say, no, I don't want to go with you. But if somebody says you cannot do it, that one is rather undermining. Okay. And that brings spirits down. Okay. But I have had, like I said, parents who are in family who always will make you feel you're the first year.
Was that your magic? Was your family, the support you got from friends and family that kept you going?
My first magic, because I do anything and then I have the support of my parents. I'm the only person whose parents would. I remember when I was running the election, my dad told me point blank that, my dad knows Sammy from Young. He said, okay. So Sammy would win by the contest. And you see,
and that didn't dissuade you from pursuing that.
No, it was being counted. It wasn't like I didn't know.
Why didn't you stop?
Like I said, it was a point of telling a story. The story of a woman to be able to stand for whatever she wants to and achieve what she can do. Today we are having women being running mates, women being flag bearers and other stuff. But somebody must take the step.
Do you want to become the president of Ghana one day?
I can't tell.
Do you want to?
I can't tell.
You don't want to? You don't want to be Her Excellency Dr. Gifty Oware-Aboagye?
I still can't tell. Yeah, I can still be called Her Excellency without being president. You have to still be an
ambassador. You want to be an ambassador?
It could make you Her Excellency. That is what makes it. You work in the UN. At one point, some envoys are called Her Excellency. So, like I said, I don't think of the future. I just prepare towards it.
Okay.
So all these courses I'm doing, all these trades you're doing in terms of your money to buy papers and buy knowledge is just to make sure that whatever situation that comes tomorrow, you're ready for it.
I told you she has everything figured out. She's an action taker. And there you have it. Let's go for a short musical break, and when we return, we continue our conversation, and we'll talk about the National Service Secretary, her work here as the Deputy Executive Director of the NSS. We'll be right back.